What's up, everybody, and welcome back. This is episode 28 of This Week in Retro. And the question I have for you is, do you like speedruns? I'm not saying do you like to speedrun yourself. Don't speedrun yourself. Speedrun myself. Moving on. This week we have Super Ghouls N Ghosts, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Alf on the Sega Master System, and Monster Party. When the TheRetroRunner started their journey in Super Ghouls N Ghosts for the Super Nintendo, they set a challenge for themselves. That challenge was for them to get a sub 35-minute time in the normal beat the game category. It's been a pleasure to watch them along the way, but on March 7th, 2023, they hit their goal time.
Yeah, it's a PB. The question is it a 34? And I think it is.
They managed to get a time of 34 minutes and 53 seconds.
Yeah! Yeah!
This not only beat their goal, but it put them in the top 20. Huge congrats to our friend the TheRetroRunner. This is not an easy game by any means. In fact, it carries a stigma of being one of the most difficult games. They still have some room to improve their time, but for now they're going to take a break. Could we see a return to Ninja Gaiden on the NES? It sounds like it's a real possibility, and when they do, they said they're going to return to the low percent category. Not return, but their first time actually running low percent. And everybody who knows me knows that it's hands down my favorite category in that game. I'm super excited for this. Skunky48, the current world record holder for TMNT on the NES, set a bounty on the game a while back. What was the goal? The goal was to get a sub 18 time in the any percent noob category. Noob stands for no out of bounds, so you can use any glitches and tricks as long as your turtle doesn't go out of bounds. Seems simple, right? The first 3 to do so would win their very own Sacred Oils controller. Well, it's happened. All 3 controllers have been claimed. The first runner to get theirs was Retro Gambit 215 on December 1st, 2022 with a time of 17:53. Next up, we had a mod get a 17:55 on March 4th, 2023. And the very next day, KungFusedMike got a 17:56. Huge congratulations to all the runners. I love seeing this game get so much love. It's my favorite speedrun of all time. And also, enjoy your new controllers. If you haven't yet, go check out Sacred Oils. Today in history. Panzer Dragoon released in Japan on Sega Saturn today in 1995, making it 28 years old. Think about that for a second. Riding a dragon, this is an on-rail shooter that takes you through all sorts of different areas. You'll fight giant bugs, and each level has an end boss. On March 10th in 1876, Alexander Graham Bell performed his first successful experiment with a telephone. Using a device, he was able to speak with his assistant, Thomas A. Watson, who was in another room. That message was, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." When their assistant actually showed up, they were able to confirm that they not only heard them, but was able to understand them. Can you imagine if we could show them a cell phone? Today, in 1972, Timbaland was born. A producer, rapper, and so much more, he helped create many iconic songs with artists like Genuine, Missy Elliott, Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake, and many more. He also has a very successful cousin you might know. Their name? Pharrell Williams. A friend of ours named Wellzish recently started running a new game. That game is about the cat-eating alien Alf, and it's on the Sega Master System. After some practice, they've started runs, and their most recent PB is a 5:21 they achieved on March 6th, 2023. This was a 9-second PB, and it happens to put them into 9th place. Like, what a fun coincidence.
It could have been way better, but we finished it.
Based on this clip, it sounds like they're going to continue pushing this time down. If you haven't checked out their stream yet, you're truly missing out. They easily have one of the coolest streams on Twitch. You can head on over, buy something from their vending machine, or maybe even try your luck at winning 1 month of VIP with their virtual claw game.
How did we do? Oh, no.
Oh, I am so sorry, Wally 400. You failed to win. You missed the prize by 1 pixel.
It looks like with Mizu's BZ and Blackwood Recordings playing Monster Party on stream, they've inspired another really cool streamer couple to play the game. And that couple has already put up some times. That's LadyGalaga and PolsVoice. Blackwood Recordings put up a time of 22:57 on Friday, March 3rd, 2023 to finish out their week in the game.
What? That is surprisingly good for our first finish.
Then on March 5th, LadyGalaga was able to finish with a 21:26 and PolsVoice with an 18:39. Now what I'm wondering is if they're going to keep trying to grind this time down in Monster Party, or are they going to start learning Metroid with Blackwood and Mizu's BZ? Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this week. My name is Stuff is Stuff, and this has been episode 28 of This Week in Retro.